Welcome, Libra Scorpio, to your Astro Dice reading for October. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Let's get started over here. For those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. And welcome back, everyone, and anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's see what's going on. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description area. And of course, the second channel is in the description area as well. Almost, yeah. Second channel's in the second channel, guys. But yeah, all the information you're looking for, guys, is in the description. Okay. So let's get in here. We have Jupiter coming out into the second house with some Aquarius energy. Okay. Jupiter's going strong this month anyways. So your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Loving that. It's going to be a lucky time. Yeah. I really watched the luck for Scorpio, Libra, and Taurus. And I'm going to go Leo, because I've seen some really good things going on with Leo as well. So I'm going to give it to those 4 signs right now that I could see so far, guys. So if you guys have those in your chart strong, you might want to watch those videos. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Okay. I've got those online. It could be online classes. It could be also online dating. It can also have something to do with online, like YouTube channels, Instagram channels, you know, where you're getting your money, websites, anything that you're making money off of that has to do with tech. Okay, so that also runs in those areas. I just want you to know that. Going straight to the second house of money. This is your assets, finances, and the things that you value. Okay, let's get in here, guys. Money, honey. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Freedom, loving. Aquarius. This is weird because I have a weird energy about this. Just give me 1 second though, guys, okay? Actually, I'm going to put it right here for just a second because I want to see this because I just got the weirdest. Someone loves you for your material status. That's what I heard. I mean, I don't care if we're in the second house or not. I mean, that's literally what I heard. Because they're financially inept. Like, they don't have the money you have, or... Got a lot of Leo here. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on, guys. It's a very weird message. That was a message for someone. Either you or somebody around you who could be a Taurus, it could be Aquarius, could be a Leo, could be anybody on the planet. Could be obsessed with wealth and money status. And now we're talking about the second house. Trying to find that victory within the situation, but keeping it this secret. Rethinking the approach. Tell me why that's there, because I'm getting like 3 or 4 different kinds of messages going on. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, throw away, because I think we're gonna have 2 or 3 scenarios here, my friends. Because I do see that you have public recognition over here and you're trying to get your victory. There's that Aquarius being in the spotlight. But I also see something rebellious going on around you for some of you. Somebody who's trying to rethink an approach. Somebody who is really into you for material status. Keeping secret though, but also very deceitful about the situation. They like you because you might be a public in the public light. It doesn't matter. Like you could own your own restaurant in the city and be known by, you know, many people because your restaurant's very popular. You know what I'm saying? You could be the hairstylist with the coolest, you know, salon in town, or the realtor with the real estate board, but somebody's seeing you as being in the spotlight and they like that and they're dating you for spotlight purposes. I hope that makes sense. And they're noticing this, or they want to date you for spotlight purposes in the very beginning of the month. So they're coming around toward you, okay, for spotlighting purposes, or they're already there with you. And then there's another one over here that says you're really working very hard to get to your status quo. You're rethinking some kind of an approach. It could even be 2 in 1. Fuck, who knows, right? Coming clean about the situation to yourself. You're trying to reorganize things and rework things for your status quo. Okay, so again, like I said, it could be 2 in 1. Yeah, doing it all, carrying all the burdens. You feel like you're really overstressed right now and a little burned out. You might have had a little bit of financial loss, so you're really trying to improve that situation at work. Maybe that's why you're working much harder than normal, putting in extra hours, changing the menu up, whatever, putting out different things. Maybe you're putting on a power sale just to bring in a bunch of clients, put things on sale. That always does work, though. As long as it's not too much where you're going to lose business, you're actually going to gain business, right? Yeah, because you're trying to get back to the place of the past of where you were making a lot of money, which this point of going back to the past is a very good idea. It makes sense that you would want to go back to the way you were making money once before. We also have someone though over here, I just see that person though too. But I also see in the very beginning of the month, though, too, that you do have someone around you that gives you this innocent joy, nostalgic feeling, like they make you feel like a child again. That's the person that you're really trying to hold on to, whether it's a friend or a love relationship, however it is. But I do feel like it's like at the workplace. Like maybe they come to see you at work. Maybe they give you gifts at work. Maybe just seeing them pop up and just to say hello at work brings and makes your day. You know what I'm saying? Something of this nature. Maybe they just pop in and say, hey, right? And that just makes your day. It doesn't have to be love, and it doesn't have to, you know, romance. It could just be a friendship. For some of you, I do see love, though, obviously, because I do see him or her bringing you flowers. This person bringing you flowers, but it's just a smiley, just warm thing. I actually do see that you're enjoying this. I actually feel like that whatever that is has been going on for maybe a little while. Okay, it doesn't feel totally fresh and new. It just feels like the more that it's happening, the more it's building. I think it's a building. You know, I'm starting to really enjoy this person. You know, I liked them before, but I'm really starting to that's why I think it's love. I'm really getting to really like this person. It could be a Scorpio or a Taurus, doesn't have to be. Okay, so that's for someone as well. On the mid-month, I like that. Let's get to know each other a little deeper. I like it. In the mid-month, we do have the luck under Jupiter. We're getting the 4 of Wands. The World. I'm looking out into the world. I'm looking out into the world to see what I could do. So, you know, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. Hello. Building up some magic over here and some new opportunities and growth. That could be the growth that you're looking for your job. Finding that your job is bringing in a lot of people, a lot of things, watching a lot of magic happening over here. Making that money, honey. There it is. There it is. Whatever you're doing over here and you felt like you were trying to magnetize this money, make this money grow, get that going, trying to make that improvement in finances, here it is. It's starting. It'll be probably around the 16th, 15th, 16th to the 17th of the month. And you'll find those financial opportunities and developments starting to really come in. You're going to feel like, wow, I got a place full of people. I'm going to be like overbooked over here. So you have if you're looking for this love that has something to do with your work, okay, there it is. It could even be that you're on lunch break, right? That lunch break still, look at that, booked and busy. What did I say? That's the first card that came flying out. Booked and busy. But I do feel that this could be also somebody you meet at lunch or something, like I said before. This is money moves, smart decisions. You're starting to make money. Money is starting to build. You're building that wealth. Okay. What about this love situation over here? This new person, whether it's a love or it's a friendship. I just feel like it's love, but past life. Okay. I'll give that. Past life. Okay. Past life. Commitment. Somebody from your past life moving in, sliding in over here. Secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. Nice. Okay. So you're kind of keeping them on the down low over here, guys. The low down low. Whichever it is. DL. Ooh. Yeah, because whatever you were on before, you're getting out of that because there was disappointments, expectations, failed commitments. I didn't want to parse that anymore. I'm going to glow up. Look at me. Look at me go. Look at this person looking at you like, but I thought, yeah. Well, maybe that was the person that only wanted you for your material status. Maybe they just like it that you are in glow up, but you're even more glowed up than you're glowed up before. This is just because you're really fighting it because your money is like moving. Money moves, right? Finding your big break. Yep. There it is. All in the mid-month, guys. Wow. Social recognition, online fame. What did I say? What did I say? Right there. Online fame. Well, mid-month's got it going on. You're going to make that. The second house is booming. The ex doesn't like it. The past life is looking over here going, hey. And like I said, if that's not a love, then that just could be some, some friend. Maybe you guys are going to go out and meet Velma and Louise. Who knows, right? Travel the world. But what did I say? Love. And what did I say? You might have to choose between two. Because I got the one in the doorway going, well, what happened to me? I don't know. You're kind of greedy, and you kind of only like me for when I look all good. And this person over here, they liked me before I looked all good. You see, as kind of like, hey, right? Wait a minute. Hey, wait, if you only can like me when you know what I'm saying? If you can only like me when I was in a glow up, and then I wasn't in a glow up, but you only showed up. Money, please. And I was kind of down and out. Busting my buns over here. They don't really look like they care, though, do they? I mean, does he really look like he cares? More now, he looks more sad, like, uh-oh, I'm on my way out the door. I didn't give enough breadcrumbs. So, I don't know. We didn't even see the new person yet. We just know that the new person's over here like, hey, would you like some flowers? You guys see that? Oh, wait, there we go. I think it was over too far. But anyways, yeah. So, the end of the month we have caught up in the love of choice of two. for some of you. And then for others of you, it could be just choices on where you're going to move your money, how you're going to make money moves, more money moves, big money moves, and trying to figure out things and trying to put yourself in kind of a pause and surrender over here while you're doing so. And that's fine because you're going to be in a lot of hermit. Look at that, 2 cards of hermiting. But it's all about enlightening yourself, doing something different, changing. You might even feel like you're self-sacrificing something, but you're really soul-searching for the answer. So you're kind of like, So I do feel like you got yourself into a predicament over here of which way to go, stuck in an impasse. Because you want it to be, you want it to be fair. You want it to be justified. You want to know where you're moving at this time. You want to make sure that you're going where you want to go for the Fool. You want this new beginning. You want the money. You want to make sure that you're the Emperor, and you want to put your job, your career, yourself as the Emperor, but you want to make sure that others have respect for you too. I feel like this is kind of like 2 in 1, or just take whatever resonates, right? But there's a lot of control, a lot of discipline, but you also have a lot of practicality coming to the situation. For some of you, it's going to be love. Do I want the, this past life person, or do I want this person who really just sees me for material standings? I don't know. Because I'm somebody. I don't know. But they're an energy vampire? Oh, fuck. Okay. And you've been trying to cut this cord for a while. That's kind of interesting. So you know kind of that they're there. You just haven't really cut the cord yet. Protecting yourself. It might not even be love. I mean, it could just be friends. But are you going to put them in the friend zone? Because of repeating cycles, karmic cycles. Okay. What about this new person? Because it's serious, I mean, you see him at work during lunch or whatever. Overnight success. Grinding hard. And the person that you're with, I just see you becoming an overnight success. And how do we see this person? A reflective relationship, facing yourself and others. Okay, so it is a soulmate connection. Anytime you have a soulmate connection, it's going to be reflecting yourself. Self-awareness. Shoot. Okay. So you're going to see a lot of things. I also feel like the mirror too, that you're also going to like mirror each other a lot. You're going to find that, you guys have a lot in common. Okay. So I do like that. You guys got kind of a 2 in 1 thing going on over here. You got money with love. So somehow or another, your love is intertwined within your 2nd house. So we had 2 cards. We'd have the 5th house or 7th house. Probably the 7th house. Or we could just, 5th house, whatever. But you're definitely got 2 houses going on over here. See how this person feels about you really fast. Very interesting. This new person, how does the new person feel about Libra Scorpio? My love life isn't really a priority at this moment. That could be a good thing for you, though, because that'll give you time to grow up is in friendship, right? I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. Respect. Priorities and respect. Hey, I'm already liking this person. He's got 2 in 1 over here, okay? I like a male, female, I don't, whatever. I like that. You got priorities. You have respect, man. That makes you want to fall in love with someone. Jeez. Okay. Wow. And overall, I think we have a pretty unique connection and connections. Wow. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So you found somebody who has priorities, respect, and is digging this connection. I like that. I like that. That's something you can actually grow on. I like that. That's a mature growth as well. It's not somebody who's just going to dive bomb in here and just be like, hey, I like it. But yet I also like it too because it looks like for a lot of you, they are just being cool. They're like bringing you flowers or something. So it's like, but it's not really love bombing. They're just being cool. Because not only, if they respect you, that means they respect themselves. And it shows here, my love, what was it? My love life isn't really a priority at this moment. I really just value the opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. I think we have a pretty unique connection. I'm flabbergasted on that. You got something special going on there. Hold that one tight, and hopefully it'll grow. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye bye.